Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge. I am your hostess, certified life coach, author, and speaker, Chrisnatha Derosier. So, as you join me, go ahead and say hello down in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from. So, today's topic is failing fast. Now, some of you may be thinking, why on earth should I be failing at all, right? And so, one of the things that I think it's really important to touch on is the fact that we are all on a journey in our lives and in our businesses, right? And so, it's important that we make mistakes, we learn from them, and we don't live there, right? So, you don't want to park there and you don't want to just spend so much time dwelling on the mistakes that you make, but you want to learn from them. And so, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And the reason why failing fast is so important is because it gives us the opportunity to quickly pivot, adapt, and grow. All right, so that's what I want you to focus on in today's segment. And we're going to talk about a few steps to fail fast and to fail fast effectively. All right, so again, as you join us, say hello in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from. And welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge. So, how to fail fast? Okay, so number one, let's just talk about it, right? We got to define clear goals. So, when we're working on our goals, it's important that we start by defining our goals, our objectives, and we understand what we want to achieve. This is important. And you want to also ask yourself why. Why is this goal significant to me, right? And so, when your goals are clear, it provides direction, provides focus, and it makes it easier to recognize when you need to make adjustments. Okay, so number one, I want you to define clear goals. And two, of course, take action, right? If we're honest, some of us can really get lost in the planning phase, in the phase of preparing, researching, all of the things, but we really could be stalling, right? So you want to make sure that you're taking action. Don't wait for the perfect moment because there isn't a perfect moment. There isn't perfect conditions. Just start pursuing your dreams and learn as you go. You will make mistakes. So I want to give somebody just some freedom right there. You will make mistakes. That is completely okay. And we can all agree that that is normal. Okay. So make sure that you're taking action. And one step each day that takes you closer to your goal is success, okay? Because you're moving in the right direction. And it is essential for gaining momentum. So put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone. And the best way to learn is from real world experience. Number three, I want you to start embracing risks. I know that can be absolutely terrifying to start embracing risks, but I want you to recognize that pursuing your dreams involves taking risks, being uncomfortable, embracing the uncertainty, and the potential for failure. It is something you can't avoid. It is a natural part of the journey. And so that is something I want you to start embracing and not running from. Okay, so get uncomfortable, accept risk. It allows you to step outside of your comfort and experience new opportunities that you would not have had if you didn't do something different. Number four is experiment. Experiment. Take chances, try things out, right? So I want you to approach your journey as a series of experiments. Okay, so hear me out. I want you to try different approaches, strategies, and tactics to see what works and to see what doesn't. Test everything, right? Ask your audience what they need, right? Provide the solution to your key audience. Make it happen. It may take off. It may not work out the way that you had envisioned in your mind, but guess what? You'll learn from that. You're collecting data, and you know now what works and what doesn't. But you have to experiment. You have to try. You have to test, and you have to put yourself out there. So you have to be willing to fail, and you have to be willing to fail fast. Number five, set milestones. Okay, so I want to encourage you all to set milestones. So how do you do that? I'm glad you asked. So you're going to break down your goals into smaller, manageable milestones. Because when you set milestones, it allows you to track your progress, which is something I want to make sure that we are all doing. Also, it allows you to celebrate your achievements. You should be celebrating yourself. You're working hard. You are committed to your process and your journey and your goals. And it also allows you to course correct if necessary. So if there's an area where you see that things are not working out or not progressing the way that you would like, you can now take a moment, assess what's happening, assess what's not working, and make a change. That's the beauty. You can always fix it, right? And so, again, fail fast. Make a mistake, learn from it, implement change. Okay, we don't have to get stuck in dwelling on mistakes because we all make them. Okay, let's see. Number 6 is monitor your progress. Again, that is something worth mentioning. Again, monitor your progress. So you want to make sure you're tracking your progress. I want you to regularly evaluate your progress. We are going into the second quarter. So take a moment and really think about the first quarter. What worked well? What didn't? What are some things you can continue on in the second quarter? And what are some things you need to change and not continue, right? And so I want you to start thinking about that. I want you to start just being open with the fact that there's always room for more, room for better, and monitor that progress. You have to be completely honest with where you are and where you want to be and the steps in between that's going to get you there. Okay? I want you to reflect on what you've learned as you're monitoring your progress and recognize things that are not going as planned. Again, be willing to adjust. Be willing to adjust. That's super important. Number 7, learn from your failure. I have made so many mistakes in my business over the last, 7, 8 years. But guess what? We all have, but we learn from them. Things don't always go as expected, but I want to encourage you to tweak the way that you see that. So to encourage your perspective to shift a bit. And so to start looking at it as an opportunity, right? And so this is an opportunity for me to learn. This is an opportunity for me to grow. And so I'm going to learn from this, right? From this, if you don't want to call it a failure, this setback, right? I'm going to learn the lesson here and I'm going to course correct, analyze what happened. Why didn't this work, right? What were the reasons? Is it something that I didn't plan for? Did I not plan? Did I procrastinate? Did I try to take on too much alone? Should I have had a team or some, a few people that maybe I contracted some work out to, right? Whatever it is, you need to learn, right? Did I prepare for the influx of customers that were coming? All of these things are questions you need to be asking yourself, and you're being honest. Take accountability for the things that you've done well and the things that you didn't do so well. It is absolutely okay. That is such a mature way to approach things, and you learn from it and you move forward. So identify the lessons and use that knowledge to inform your future decisions and your actions. Number 8, I want to encourage you to adapt quickly. Don't be so stuck in your ways that you're not open to different ways of doing things, because you might be in the way of your own blessing, and we don't want that to happen at all. So instead of dwelling on any failure, any mistakes that you've made, I want you to focus on how you can adapt and move forward, right? So be flexible in your approach, be open, okay? And be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot or change direction when necessary. We all know a few years back when the world stopped, it seemed like we all had to pivot and start doing things a little bit differently because we adapted to what was happening around us. And so I want you to be mindful of not just what you want to see, right, but also what's happening. So definitely adapt quickly and be paying attention to any industry changes or anything that may impact your business. Number 9, seek feedback and support. Don't be afraid to seek feedback from others. Ask your customers, your clients, how are things going, right? Maybe they can fill out an anonymous survey, right? So that they are absolutely free to share all of their experience. You can speak to your mentors, peers, customers, clients, current or past, right? Because honest feedback can provide valuable insight and some things maybe you just have not noticed. And so you want the honesty. You want different perspectives that help you improve. And that's what it's all about, improving, learning, and growing. Okay, so honest feedback and support is necessary. And lastly, number 10 is to maintain resilience. This is a journey. All right, guys. And so we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. We're not going to get everything right, and we're not going to get everything done today, right? And so just continue to build on the momentum, the knowledge, the amazing product, service that you provide, and just to keep learning and growing. Give yourself some grace. Keep learning and keep growing. So building resilience is essential for navigating the ups and the downs of pursuing any dream that you have. There will be good days and there's going to be days that are not so great, but that's no excuse for you to quit. Fail fast, get back up, dust yourself off, and try again. Stay positive, maintain a growth mindset. That's going to be such a great element in pursuing your dreams, and persevere in the face of obstacles. They will come. But remember that failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's an opportunity for growth. Okay. So the next time you run into a tough moment, just remember this is an opportunity. What am I going to do to keep pressing forward? So the goal again is to fail fast, effectively. Keep pursuing your dreams. I'm so proud of you, and I look forward to talking to you again. So I hope that you guys are able to really take away some nuggets from today's segment, Failing Fast. It's about opportunity for growth. And so hopefully our perspectives can shift and we can continue pursuing our dreams boldly and continuing just to kill it, So yeah, super proud of you guys. Again, my name is Chrisnatha Derosier, certified life coach, author, and speaker. I will be back here, same time, same place next week. And until then, be well. Take care.